Hey, I'm back, and this is a super quick video, and this is something I find humorous that I do, is I'll go to a game store, some used game store, and I'll buy some games, which are in this bag right here, and when I get home, I will find that I already own the games that I bought, because there's a couple reasons. One, there are games which you played back in the day, and you remember them that when you got them, and you can vividly know that you have those games. I won't forget the games that I got brand new back on the NES. But there are the games that you've borrowed from a friend, or you played somewhere in the store or something like that back in the day. And when when you buy those games used in the game store, when you go to the game store, you can't remember if you actually bought them before. As a matter of fact, oh dang it, I just realized I could have bought, there's a game I was going to buy that I didn't buy, and I don't know if I have it or not, but it'll be a good test. Okay, so I have two games in the bag here, okay? So one of them is a Master System game, and the other one is a Nintendo game. So let's take a look what I got here, okay? So I'm doing this one-handed without a stand. So this is my Master System shelf here. Alright, so let's start with the Master System game that I got. Fantasy Zone 2, okay? Now, I like Fantasy Zone, and I played it a lot, and I can't remember where I played it, but I'm pretty sure that I don't have Fantasy Zone 2. I might have Fantasy Zone, if that was on the Master System. Oh, and I have two power-based converters. I don't know which one is my original one, which one I picked up at a yard sale. But let's see what I got here. So, in my box games, I clearly don't have Fantasy Zone at all. So, let's see what's in the loose games. Let's make sure the chat is on here. Okay. Oh no! You turned off someone else's video? Alright. Let's see, Scott, what we got in here. This is not I told you it's a quickie video. Okay. So let's see what we got here. So, Global Defense, awesome game. Alright. Enduro Racer, love this game. Gangster Town, pretty decent gun game. Hang On, Safari Hunt. Oh, this would be fun because you get to see that I have dupes of games in here too. Now, sometimes I get dupes because I just buy a box. So we got Afterburner, right? And I already have Afterburner here, and this one is Hang On, Astro Warrior. We got combos. Rastan. Oh, I love Rastan so much. And the Master System game, while different, is a very good game. It's still similar. Zaxxon 3D, another great game, personally, I think. 3D Glasses games. Thunderblade, decent. Maze Hunter 3D, good. Blade Eagle 3D. This is one I bought. I wouldn't remember that I bought it. I love Missile Defense 3D. This is a great game. Okay, so... Oh, you didn't have a power-based converter back in the day, Knickles? I had one since... I literally did not have a Master System. I started with the Genesis. My friends had one. Oh, you this thing right here? That right there? Hey, you can see me. Alright, so, Wanted. That's another shooting game. The Master System version of Double Dragon is really good, but different from the NES one. I'm actually a fan of the NES one, slightly more. But apparently if you have the Japanese... Master System, you can get that you can get the Yamaha sound chip sound out of it, the MIDI sound, basically. Outrun. Okay, and another awesome game, R-Type. So yay, I did not buy a game I already owned. Okay, so no dupes here yet. I mean, except for the Outrun, you know, Afterburner kind of stuff, but that's to be expected, to be honest with you. And some of these I had, and then I wanted the box version of them, so I ended up with dupes because I knew it ahead of time. So I'm pretty confident my Master System games that I own, because I just kind of keep track of that. But we're not going to fit... Great Golf and Fantasy Zone are not going to fit in the box. I don't think... I had these in there differently. Well, I'm not going to put the lid on right now. So, the other game, which I set down somewhere. Seriously? Game number 2? Game number 2, where'd you go? That's interesting. Huh. It's black. The game is black. It's not in the bag. It was in the bag. Did I set it over here? Well, now. I guess I'll need to buy it again. Seriously, where'd I put it? This video is quickly turning to a non-quickie. Alright, seriously, what did I do with it? Messy basement. Maybe it fell out of the bag? In the car? No, I put it back in the bag. No, I took it I took it out. I'm literally standing here and I took it. Who's done this before? I don't know. I'm beside myself here. Literally. Oh, here it is. Found it. Just stuck it on the shelf. Okay, the NES game. Fantasy Zone, of course, right? And, you know, there's two reasons I got this. Is one, I've been looking to complete my 10-gen collection here. So I've been working on this here. There's all the 10-gen games that I have. I actually had more, and it's so stupid. I had dupes that I've sent to other people because I had dupes. And I think I literally sent ones that weren't dupes to people thinking they were dupes. So that kind of sucks that I've done that. But let's move on from there. So obviously I don't have a dupe of Fantasy Zone, which is good. And I knew I didn't. But just talking about dupes here. So the games in the back here, for the most part, are the games that I've had for years, like my original games. And then these are, the ones in the front here are like games I've got at like yard sales, and some of them are kind of sketchy in their condition. So, but you see like Super Mario Bros. 3 here, right? And Mega Man 2. And I have my own version, my own Mega Man 2 here. And I do a weird thing about sorting. I'm kind of a weird sorter. But like, seriously, 3 copies of Adventure Island. And the ordering's out kind of wrecked right now. I feel like my Donkey Kong is up here. But I have like all the black box games for the most part at the top. I do kind of like by publisher. So there's Nintendo. And where? See, no, maybe that is my Super Mario Bros. 3. No, it's over here. So the order's kind of screwed up right now because I have like, I did have them by publisher, and that's kind of like the way I play NES, because NES had such garbage games for it, mixed in with the good. Donkey Kong Classics. Right there. So I have Donkey Kong Classics. Okay, so like here. So I just want to keep track of which one's my Super Mario Bros. 3 and which one I got somewhere else. So that one's mine right there. And like, so, like I said, 2 Urban Champions. I have 2 Zeldas, but one of them is... Why is this mixed in? I think I can clearly tell a difference because this one's not mine. Yeah. Yeah, I could tell that didn't matter because I could tell that one wasn't mine because of the fact it was chipped. And like my Adventure Link is gold. This Adventure Link is not. I was kind of running out of space there too. But like, you know, multiple Mario Brothers. I think that just came in something else. How many stadium events? No, I don't have stadium events. But I have 2 Urban Champions. Like, you know, these I hope I don't buy again. I should remember that I bought Pinbot and High Speed. There's like games I should remember. But like, oh gosh. Wizards and Warriors. Right? Do I? I think I have more than one of that. I think I bought that several times. Oh, thank God I didn't buy the game I thought I was going to buy today. See, there's a Mega Man 2, Mega Man 3, 4, 5, 6, Ghosts and Goblins. So this is all Capcom right here. And then it goes off into other things down below. Just where's... Huh. Maybe I gave it away. I swear I had like 4 copies of Wizards and Warriors. I must have given those away. No, I got 2 here at least. There's 2 there. And I was going to buy... because I borrowed it back in the day from a friend. Was it Carrie Yell? A girl I went to school with. She surprisingly like offered, hey, play this game. And I didn't even know she played games. And she gave me her Guardian Legend to play, and that game is awesome. And I love playing that game. That was fun. I see I have 3 Bart versus the Space Mutants. My wife really likes that game, so I kind of bought that one multiple times on purpose. Like, I could see myself buying Bubble Bobble multiple times. Because I just would. And I'll, like, forget, do I own Demon's Sword? Because a friend of mine had that, I borrowed it. Yeah, so that's the kind of thing that happens. I don't know if that happens to you, if you buy the games again. You know, and then you have box games and unbox games. All my games, I have the boxes for. I just don't have them in the box. Probably, I think some of the ones I should put in the box, like if I have a dupe of it, you know, like Mario 3, I should put that in the box because I have, where are my boxes? So, like, behind all this crap here, is my box NES games, which I don't have a ton of them. Those are the ones I just had back in the day, like my, you know, Zelda, Mario 3, Mario 2, the Mega Man games. Like, there. Like, I need to sort all this crap out. Let's see here. I got a message, another text question in here. Would your wife let you buy a Bride of Pimbot, or would she get mad by the double entendre? I don't think she would. First thing is, she wouldn't even tell me not to buy something. So, if I want something, I buy it, because that's what I do. And she would actually enjoy playing it. So that's the answer to that. I think the thing is like, I think a lot of guys like ask for permission to buy things with their wife, and I think that's kind of a mistake. And not to be like chauvinist, but it kind of is a chauvinist thing. The best thing to do is just do what you're going to do, but also take consideration of the people around you. So if you want something and you buy it knowing, like, you don't spend your money on something else. Like, that should be better spent on something else. You know, if there's a good deal and you want it, you got the money to buy it. But don't buy something at the expense of your family. And don't ignore your family for the things you're buying. So one of the things you notice is kind of messy down here. Now, I could come home from work every night and I could get all this straightened out, spend time doing that. And I do spend time as a hobby doing things, but it's got to be measured. You know, it's like, it's not about asking for permission. It's about doing your responsibilities, like, you know, watching your kids, you know, taking care of your family, those kinds of things. If you're doing all that stuff and everybody's happy, you don't have to worry about it. You know, it's not about, like, it's hard to even put it into words, I guess. But when women get upset about things, it's not the things you buy. They get upset about the fact that you're not giving them the attention that they should have. Everybody wants some attention, you know. They don't want to be ignored, you know. And that you're doing the things you're supposed to do. You're not, like, leaving someone else to do the dishes and the laundry and all those other things. I mean, obviously, you divide up tasks between each other. So someone does the dishes sometimes, someone does the laundry sometimes, you know, whatever it might be. But you just gotta kind of pay attention to what's going on around you. You can't just ignore everything when it comes to those kind of things. And you don't need to ask permission to buy something. I mean, I think that's kind of a turnoff to women if you're asking for permission. And it's going to just... I mean, it's so unmasculine asking for permission. It's better to just do something, be the leader, and if you want something, buy it. But at the same time, you got to be that leader. You got to make the wise choices and decisions in the family. You know, every place needs a leader, and if you know, naturally, people, humans have their inclinations, and there are some couples where the woman is a leader, and there's some couples where the man is a leader, and you just got to recognize that biologically, you know, and do those things that, you know, it's not about a man being, you know, it's not like men are always the leader in a relationship. Sometimes the women are. And I got to say, like, you know, it's just the way it is. You can't have two leaders and you can't have two followers in a relationship. There's got to be someone who leads and someone who follows, you know, and supports, you know, but it's not about like, oh, I'm the leader, I'm going to tell everybody to do everything, and I'm just going to sit back and watch TV. It doesn't work that way. You know, if you have to lead by example, I guess. All right, so I went on too much philosophy on my way of thinking. Obviously, you guys might disagree with me, and if you want to leave a comment, go ahead, because, you know, that's what it's for. So, anything anybody else wants to say before I go? I see Kneckles said... Let's see what Kneckles say here. I wish this chat would stay up. It's just popping back and forth. Well, I think my battery is dying now. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll have another video for you. I got a bunch of stuff going on, and it should be pretty exciting.